Put your own twist on it. Man, I feel like people get so confused when they're in these beginning phases of starting some shit. I've had a lot of people get confused lately. It's like, oh, so I should just do everything like you do? No, man. I ran the mile in 4:40. You're not gonna be a runner like I am probably. Some of you are. Again, put your own twist on it. If you're a fucking runner, like, oh, I'm gonna do what he does. I'm gonna get the running app. I'm gonna start tracking my mileage. When I say exercise, has anyone on here heard me say like, oh man, like everyone should do the exact same exercise plan. You have to work out at 5 a.m. like I do. You have to do an hour and a half. You have to do strength training 5 days a week, and then you have to do cardio for 4 days of the week, because strength training is slightly more important than cardio is for the long time metabolic rates of it. No, man, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you need to exercise. I don't give a fuck what it looks like. I don't care if your exercise is kayak, fucking skateboard, jump rope, run, lift weights, push-ups, just calisthenics stuff, gymnastics, MMA, do fucking Muay Thai, do jiu-jitsu, go do judo from a place, yoga at a studio where you can do it in a group setting, getting a gym membership compared to doing it how I do in my own personal gym. I don't care, guys. Put your own twist on it. Fucking listen to the message. Exercise is what you need to do. That's it. You just need to exercise. You don't need to exercise at my rate. You need to exercise at your level. You need to come up with your own goals. You start creating your own patterns, right? That's what a coach will teach you to do, is make your own patterns. Not one person that I coach now's journal is set up like mine. None. Not even the facet. Not even the format. They don't follow the thing because they end up being like, oh, that's interesting. I like that part. I don't like that. That doesn't make sense for me. I don't want to do that. And I'm like, good, motherfucker, now you're getting it. Now I'm just showing you a blueprint. And you're tweaking it and spinning it to your own self. I don't want them to be replicas of me. I'm not trying to make clones. I'm trying to make people that do the opposite of that. I'm actually trying to make people that get closer and closer to following their own soul. That requires a lot of self-trust, self-honesty. You hear me talk about that forever. The reason you need to exercise is because exercise gains you self-trust, because it takes discipline and commitment. You say, I'm doing the things. You get up in the morning. You don't want to do the things, but you do anyways. Then when that gets done, you go, oh man, I followed through to me. And you get to where you can be more honest and more trustworthy to your own self about what you actually want. That little thing takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time to gain that self-trust and self-honesty. It happens over time. The longer you go, the better it gets, the more you can hear your own soul. That's why most people in personal development say that physical fitness should be your gateway, because it's a pretty easy thing to monitor and navigate. It's fairly simple if you do it on a simple scale, and it will lead over into physical and mental health. And then you can start a spiritual practice like meditation, or a journey of like really, really scrutinizing yourself to be the best that you can with some virtues and values, right? Put your own twist on it, though. I don't think all of you should try to dive into the restaurant industry. If you aren't in the restaurant industry, I'll tell you there are much more profitable avenues that are out there. It's why so many investors don't like restaurants. The reason I do restaurant is because I fucking love it. I bleed that shit. I go into restaurants now and I'm like, man, I could fix this place within 2 months. Like, I could have this whole motherfucking thing make 30% more money next year. Put your own twist on it. You guys get it? Sometimes you'll hear stuff that people are going to say and you're going to go, I don't agree with that and I don't like that part. That doesn't mean that they're a bad mentor. It just means don't take that part of it. My business coach doesn't say everything I agree with now. He comes from a corporate background in Wells Fargo, American Airlines, top level, massive companies that have the most rigorous, strict training. And that's why he has such a good curated eye to like the world of business development, leadership training, leadership mastery, and like building the skills of how to command a team and a staff, right? But that doesn't mean that I lose the genuine integral parts of me that have made Post Oak not run like corporate, right? My own twist on it is being way more hands-on with the employee, way more into it feeling like a family vibe, feeling like they're all linked into the actual progress of the business for their heart and soul, but also for their pocketbook. So I pick and choose. I pull from the corporate structures of like SOPs and standard operating procedure. I pull from corporate, information for form generation and how to kind of have a 30,000 foot view on things. But I don't pull any of it that requires me to pretend that the form replaced a person to do the job anymore. I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe that tracking on a spreadsheet as is important and valuable as tracking with your fucking eyeballs by being present and doing. I just don't, because there's never been a way to successfully kind of mitigate that issue. The only one I've come up with is grooming someone to be such a fucking dedicated servant and soldier to you because they know that they believe in you completely to make their life better, that they will treat the business exactly how you will. It's the only thing I've ever found. Spreadsheet won't do that. Costing spreadsheet won't do that. Inventory won't do that. Put your own twist on it. I don't talk the same as most people in a professional setting do at my restaurant. I don't. Because I'm me. And some of the shit I say, you guys would be like, wow, that's extremely unprofessional. That's like very frowned upon. Well, what the fuck ever. Okay, cool. That's why you guys are all phonies in your fucking job. So you guys don't tell each other anything honest. People can sense authenticity. People can sense that I'm being my genuine self, flaws and all. And so they're willing to open up to me. They're willing to be real, build actual rapport, real connections. One day, I swear I'm going to go on here and drop all 35 of my employees and tell you their whole life story. Just prove I'm not full of shit, but I don't have time for that on a video. Put your own twist on it. That makes sense? Journaling. Meditation. Meditation. When I say meditation, I don't give a shit what you do for that. I don't care. I don't think it should look like how I meditate. I don't even know if I do the shit right. There's no right way, I guess. But think about what I'm saying is that you need an intention-based process for mindfulness in the morning. Whatever that looks like to you, man, sexy. You probably have some ideas I haven't even thought of. Reading quote books. Reading inspirational books that's just got motivation for the day in it. If you're an addict, dude, read AA shit or fucking the Daily Reader, or, if you like Stoicism, get on Ryan Holiday's thing. Listen to the Daily Stoic. Be involved in that if that's your little meditation thing. If your meditation thing is making your coffee and doing air squats, or I sit and I read the morning newspaper, or I read 30 pages in a book, like whatever it may be, as long as it's a process of sitting in silence and kind of reflecting, letting yourself feel certain things and feel certain ways and going, okay, cool, some mindset framing around how you want that day to look. That's it. Put your own twist on it. I love that. If you want to light candles and you want to sit down on the floor and pray to some sort of God, fuck yeah, dude. Do that. That's amazing, especially if that's your thing. So just be clear about that. People aren't telling you exactly what to do. We're giving you frameworks. We're giving you inspiration. And we're giving you hope that's been generated through experience, right? I'm letting you know that these things work so that you can start doing them on your own in your own fucking way. Do them in the way that you like, because the way that you like to do them means you'll do them much easier. Less resistance when you're going like, well, I don't like this strength training thing. Then don't do that. Go do cardio. If cardio is your thing, do cardio. If you hate cardio, start with weight training. You can always approach these things later. Stick with the thing you're good at first. Get some of those reps under your belt. Then you can start moving on to the hard things. Put your own twist on it. Don't think you got to follow my life. It's not what I mean by any of this. I'm not telling you how awesome I am so you guys think that I'm cool. I don't give a shit what you think about me at all. Don't fucking care. Trying to contribute value. Does that make sense? I'm just trying to tell you, yo man, these things work. It sucks when I look around and I see you guys fucking up, fucking off, and feeling shitty and not doing any of the stuff that I already know works to get you out of it. Not even trying. As my boy Jonathan says, have you tried trying? So just understand, put your own twist on it. These are just blueprints. These are big old guidelines of some things that are just already known to work. Now you have to apply them. You have to take some of the information. You have to start doing it. Make a list. Start chipping away at it.